Well, hi, good morning. Thank you for coming and joining me in my shop here, where I'm usually working on much older radios than this one, but this one came to me from a neighbor, and I think all that's wrong with this is it's got some dirt inside it that needs to be cleaned out. Don't know, I haven't even turned it on, just listening to his description. So a radio like this, it's not very valuable, but often these things have some kind of family value, and this one certainly does. So that's why it's here. So while it's here, I'll have a chance to clean it up too a little bit. So all these little radios that are loaded with different kinds of controls on the top are destined to have trouble with the dirt getting in, because the dirt just goes right in. It goes right in through all these little holes, and try as they may, and they haven't tried very hard to stop it from going in. It's going to go in there. You might say, well, why are you putting all this on the top? Why not, put it on the front? And the answer is really simple. You can do this on the top. If you try it on the front, that's what you get. So that's why all this stuff is up on the top. It's the only place it really can be. Ooh, very sticky buttons here. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to play it and just see what it does, or what it doesn't do. So first, I don't think this radio's been operated for a while. Oh my gosh, this is really sticky. Oh my gosh. Okay, volume down, function. So two functions, tape or radio. I want it on the radio. FM or AM. I'm going to go to AM. And I don't know about this. This button probably doesn't matter. Where's the where's the volume control? Right here. There's a spot for headphones. Broken something here. Broken here too. So there could have been a handle that came up over top of this, maybe. There's a remote chance that the handle is part of the antenna system. I don't think so. It looks like it's broken plastic there. Yeah, so that's probably what that was. Okay, and maybe it was like a strap, like a leather strap or something. I don't know. The antenna's here. It's intact. It's got the end of it, which is good. Just put it down here. I'm going to use AM. It's going to rely on an antenna built inside of it, not this one for AM. Just a little loose. So all the parts that stick out on anything, or radio too, that get pushed and touched and twisted, are the parts that eventually break. And the antenna is a very likely one. When it's extended, you've got a huge amount of leverage. You can easily break it with. Bingo. Okay. Hey, that works. I was not expecting that. So this is on right now. Where's off? Hey, they forgot the off switch. Tape off. So when you set it to tape, if your real intention is to mess with the radio, you've turned it off. I guess you have to put a tape in and push these buttons down to get the tape going. Is there a tape in there? Where's the eject button? Right here. Well, we're not ejecting. This whole piece is springing up and down a little bit. That's probably nothing. I'm just trying to make as many observations as I can before I start taking screws out of this. Well, let's operate it again. The volume is right down. Do it on the battery. Well, that sounds like FM now. Ooh. She's a dirty one, all right. whole lot of nothing. Okay, what's on tape? I thought it was supposed to be off when it's on I thought this is off. It says tape off. Off. I can't turn it off. It's on permanently. Okay, so we'll go FM. I didn't hear any change. Just this hiss. You might have trouble hearing this in the microphones. Something funny about this too. It's kind of, oh, a bit of a jump to it. Well, so there could be more wrong with this radio. It may not be operating for electronic reasons, some failed component inside or something like that. That just doesn't sound like an AM radio to me at all. Okay, let's take it apart. I gotta turn it off. Hey, you turn this thing off. Jane, how do you stop this crazy thing? Take the batteries out. Yeah, I guess that would be one way. Come on, this is crazy. You push the stop button. Of course, you push the stop button. That would appear to have stopped it. It's in the tape position. So maybe we were hearing the tape. Duh. I'll be okay, don't worry. Off. Okay, so to turn it off, you gotta have it off and off. Wow, that was exciting. Okay, so the whole thing's working. It's just so much dirt involved in here. It's just interrupting the switches and everything, making it do funny stuff. So, yeah, we got to take this guy apart. See what's going on in there. Wow, that's not going to go down. Okay. Let's take these batteries out. And I won't have any surprises. Ooh. There's a hidden one way down there. Oh, what's that? Something in there. So sometimes what can happen is the posts that these screws go down in get broken off, and I can see. I think they're all screws are in there. Oh, there's some notes here. This Class B digital apparatus complies with the Canadian ICES 003. Okay. Manufactured October 2009. Not as old as I thought. This device complies with Part 15 of the FCC rules. Operation is subject to the condition that this device does not cause harmful excuse me, interference. But the AM radio in here is interfered with by everything under the sun in our houses these days. What else is on here? It says, caution, risk of electrical shock, do not open. Well, I'm opening it. Warning, shock hazard, do not open. Why is it written twice there? It's got it written in this box and then it's written down here again. I don't know. Did I do this one? I did this one. They're all done. Sometimes there's one hidden down in here, but I don't see one. Just just 4 corners. Got one screw still holding on here. Yeah. Okay, you never know what's going to come apart when you do these. There's what's rattling around. That's a, I don't know what that is. This is the screw I took out. Okay, look at that big, bold, dynamic speaker there. Oh, more stuff rolling around. Hey, look at this fall out of there. Holy smokes. Where did this come from? I didn't even see where it was. Okay, don't worry about it. It's a good thing I video these things. I get a chance to look at them. Look at this arrangement here. This red piece coming across here. This is the, oh, that's the tuning dial. Uh-oh. Oh, this is driving the tuning dial somehow. So, so that now there's alignment issues here where I put this back together. I gotta have the pointer in the right spot. I was not expecting that kind of a thing to happen. Okay, so here we have the right below these buttons is the entire tape mechanism, just totally exposed here. The dirt and crap just raining right down onto it. Okay, it's not raining down, but it's coming down. So these controls are still a fair ways away from a clean point of view. Just trying to knock the last screw out of there. It doesn't want to come out. Piece is a little broken here. Okay. Again, I'm just looking everything over as closely as I can. These spindles, they don't look like they're straight on. Not that I gotta worry about the tape thing, but it's just my imagination. They appear to be bent over a little bit. That's probably just my imagination. My imagination running wild. So if we want to get better access to this switch, which I don't think we want to do, I think from here I can see various ways to spray cleaner into these controls. The push buttons, where's the actual push button action here? You can see it's shifting the gears around here. Again, I'm not too worried about the tape player. That's a record, and you can't flip it into record. This is the erase head here. You're trying to rotate it up against the tape for recording. If we want it to do that, let's push these two together. I don't seem to be going so well. Oh, there's no tape. There's a tape blocker here. Put the tape in the machine, then you can put it on record. The record head comes over. This is not really the record. This is the erase head. And what this is doing is it's putting a high frequency tone, like 60, 80 kilohertz, onto the tape to erase what's there already. That's what's going on. Not that it really matters. Just feeling it for stickiness and stuff. So it's a little lacking lubrication, I think. Motor's here. There's a belt on it here. Belt is intact. Motor turns. No surprise. Okay, so the repair of this is really quite straightforward, I think. I'm just going to take some cleaner. I'm going to, you know, the same holes the dirt goes in, the cleaner goes in too. So let me get, why don't we start with my favorite alcohol. My favorite cleaner, that's what I mean by that. And I think well, I'm going to stop for a minute and grab the alcohol. I'll be back in here in just, you know, a video moment. Okay, here we go. This is just regular rubbing alcohol, there's nothing special about it. And I like this stuff because you can get it on your hands, you don't have to panic about it. It evaporates away and can do the job in many cases. But there's no remaining lubrication, of course, or anything like that. Sometimes things are left really kind of dry and scratchy with this stuff. So actually, the way I like to do this, it would be to have this on. Might get a little noisy in here. Try it with the power. The batteries are out. The pile I put in there, that's a lot. We're better off. So as you put in a lot of this fluid, it leaks down into the radio. It doesn't much matter. It's going to evaporate away and not really cause a problem. Come out. Do this better this way. One.
There. We're going to do function care, and been happening since the dawn of time. They're going to continue regardless.
This volume control's backwards. That's low and this is high. What the heck? Says right there, maximum, minimum.
They're not being able to access treatment for a complicated because doctors, nurses, hospitals are so terrified of the ramifications. Would love to.
Okay, so I put enough fluid in to kind of wash away the dirt, get it lifted up, and get it washed away. Tune the radio. How do we tune it? Tune it. Oh, this is where everything's gone south for me. So tuning the radio is not a wise idea right now, because I have to figure out where this goes, where it came from and where it goes. It doesn't go in there. This is the knob. This is the knob right here. Let's figure it out. The knob is sitting here. Oh, that's what this is. Yeah, so looks like it broke off right here. And this is the other part holding the wheel, the tuning wheel. going into the gear set here. And then this part of the gear is driving the pointer. You have to put this together in a certain way, or the pointer's going to be way off. But without this piece, So I kind of wonder if epoxy would do it. Might, you know. The force when you're tuning it, and of course the person who owns this will know this. This is fragile. The force in tuning this is kind of pushing downwards. If this is shoved way in there, that's what happens. Now, did I break this off when I took it apart? No, this thing was rattling around inside already. Here's another little piece of something. This feels like a rubber bumper or something like that, like a piece of like a bumper, like a piece of bumper. There's a spring down here. It looks pretty cockeyed. This must be probably related to the door. Yeah, it's the door spring. Cockeyed in the sense that it's not really under the screw here the way you think it should be, and it's just laid up against the chassis. It's not, or the cabinet's not held in place, but it does the job. Okay, that's the issue. Well, what do we do about this? Short of gluing it, I don't know what else you could do about it. Let's take a closer look at this and see if I'm really on the ball here, or am I full of crap? Okay, I think the autofocus is on, which is quite annoying with this camera. Hold still, will you please? That look like something broke off the top of it? Doesn't really have the right look, does it? That's not matching up at all. That's the other end. The other end is the focus on this camera, just please. That top part looks like it almost kind of clips into something, the way it's shaped. This bottom part is definitely broken off of something, but it didn't break off of this. Well, is there something more missing? Was there a pin that went down inside this? Maybe there's more to this piece. There's nothing really to see in here, I don't think. Okay. Volume control works rather nicely, but I am now going to spray in a little touch of WD-40. Smooth. Okay, I got to think a bit about this piece here. How to. And if this was, did I try tuning this? Did I try tuning it? Jeepers, I don't remember. Did I try tuning it or not? Oh, better not do that. Don't do that. Right now the pointer is aligned with the tuning of the radio. Well, it was until I stuck this in there. And how does this gear engage with this? Oh, right on that. Right on that. Right on the broken piece. Wait a minute. This isn't broken. This will fit on there. I'll move the pointer. I don't think that's broken. Okay, false alarm. Where's this from? So just looking everywhere for, like, usually it's one of these posts that breaks off from overturning the screw. Like this one looks like it might be cracked. Can't really see. Where did you come from? Don't see anything here. Well, yeah. I have to look for the fresh surface that this broke off of. Yeah, I don't. Nothing jumping out at all. Antenna is a little funny here. How come it's like this, so loose? Don't know the answer to that. It's probably supposed to be up like this. Well, the good news about the wheel in that is this will go back together just fine. This isn't necessary. It's just a spare piece of plastic they included in the radio. We still have to check these buttons if we care to. Oh my gosh, the motor started up. I pushed fast forward. Motor's spinning. Belt is turning. No, the belt is not moving. So the motor's spinning, but it's not moving the belt. That's just going to be lubrication issues in here, I imagine. Or the belt has lost its tension. It's not as spring as it should be. This brake is on here. No. I don't have the tape. That doesn't matter. The main drive gear is not turning, so it's just okay. I'm not sure if I should bother with any of this. Off for now. Hey, wait a minute. I've got this set to radio. Okay, stop. Okay, I'll take a little break here and then consider what to do next with this. Okay, I think I want to turn my attention now to cleaning things up a little bit. Maybe in the course of doing that I'll figure out what this is all about. I left this open. I'm breaking a rule. Don't leave it open. I'm breaking the next rule. Where's the lid? Here it is. Here it is. Oh. Yeah. Forgot about that. Full of alcohol. But see, that's the beauty of alcohol. Spill it all you like. It goes away. Okay. Now, the way the speaker's held in is they've simply taken something hot and melted some of the cabinet onto the edge of the speaker. So I'd like to take it out and go clean this, but I can't. I could desolder the wires, but I'm too lazy. I think what's interesting though is this is the inside bottom of the radio. Can you see how much stuff there is built up here? So something of significance got dropped right into this guy. I don't know what, but yuck. So I'm just looking again for where the broken part came from. How come that this door doesn't snap closed? Shouldn't it snap closed? Well, maybe it can't until it's in here. Maybe this is the catch lever right here. Looks like it probably is catching on this right here. Okay, I thought that might lead to the mystery of the broken part, but it did not. Okay. I've seen, I'm not about to do this, but I've seen videos of people taking electronic stuff and literally sticking it in their dishwasher or just totally soaping it up. No, I don't think, and certainly nothing like this you would ever do that with. I think I just have to spend a little bit of time working away on it. That's what I'm going to do. See what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, so this cleaned up. Okay, I think I figured out what this is. I think this comes from this side here. Yeah, for sure, that's what this is. So this is the remnants of the handle that was once on here, or whatever was on here. This is the part. There's another similar part sitting right over here. I might be able to pop this in and make it stay put here. Not that you need this. There we are. Now it's in the way it should be. That's of no use, but there it is. Gonna fall out again? Probably fell out when it broke. Because I don't think it can fall out. Okay. So the last challenge is putting this back together and getting the dial pointer to point in the right place. Oh, see a little area I missed here. So don't think I'm going to look for instructions here. And I think I'm just going to wing it. It should be pretty straightforward. I think what I'll do is I'll tune the radio to one extreme, and then sometimes on here there'll be an indication of where the pointer should be at the extreme. It's possible right there on the 0. It's possible. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's a scale. Like anybody uses a scale. There's the frequency scale right above it, which is better. I don't know what they're thinking. They're thinking it costs nothing to put a scale on there, so let's put a scale on there because 3 customers are going to look for that. Out of the 3,000 or 30,000 of these they made. Probably 30,000, 50,000 of these guys. So let's look at that. First of all, I can't tune it without this being in there. This is going in this way. When you put this together, it just kind of forces itself into this position here. This looks a little tricky too. No, it's not tricky. Oh, that's pretty close. That's already pretty close. I'm very close to the end here. Let's see where we're at. So I'm stuck on number 1. Can't quite get to the end. Another way would be to tune it and it going right off scale. So we need to, for instance, put this like this. Pull this apart. That's when this just drops out. And we'll move the pointer. Where did the pointer go? Move the pointer to 0. Stick this back in. Again, so now it's hitting a limit. It's probably the capacitor. I hope it's not this. We'll go the other way now. And I think we're a little too far because we're not getting it. We're just getting just up to 1700, but we're going well past on the other side. The way to do this is to tune in the station, I think, and do it that way. Okay, before I do that, time for some coffee, yeah. Okay, I think I got a plan in my head here. I'm going to tune the radio to a AM station that I'm quite familiar with. Put it in here. This is a French station. AM. Oop. Still a little bit of dirt in the volume control, but that might not be possible to get rid of that. Okay, so I pick a French station because I can recognize it. And there you are. Okay. If you look, you can see it's pointing at about 790, or it should be 860, just over here a little bit. So, wow, you can really hear the effect of the cabinet on the sound quality. So I can actually do it with this. Okay, we're going to put this 860 about there.
Souvent, il faut répéter les doses, sinon au bout de l'efficacité du Benadryl, on se retrouve avec le même problème. Mais tu sais, ça, c'est quelque chose qui peut arriver à l'avance, tu sais, d'en parler avec votre vétérinaire.
So that interference is something. Listen to this. What the heck is that? This comes and goes in my house, often in the morning. Sometimes it really gets roaring. I don't know what it is. Okay, so where are we now on the dial? So now so that's 800, that's 1,000. So we're just below 900. So let's try another station that I know. We'll try 590. Can we find 590? We cannot find it. This antenna is not involved in the get this down a little bit here. What station is that? Hey, this antenna is involved. Stay close now, don't do that. So that's 680. On the dial it would look like about 690 here. Okay, we'll make one more adjustment. Okay, now take this apart. There goes the sound again. Boy, does that ever show you the cabinet effect, eh? Hold on there, don't fall over. Gotta go clean this guy. Great. Okay, so what I've got going here is I've got my external antenna, which I don't think is even switched on. This is just a lead basically going close to an antenna.
Benchmark by 50 basis points down to 3.
So we should be able to tell the station. That's why I brought this here. Gotta be 680. Just tune it right in. Okay, 680, huh? This is just a little off here. 680. Okay, I don't think we can get any better than that. Plus, when the gears go together, they're gonna, they are discrete.
Do you
Donald Trump spoke to supporters for about 90 minutes.
You're the worst ever. There's never been anybody like you. You can't put two sentences together.
And with just 12 days until election
Oh
day,
my
former
God.
Stacey Williams claimed that she was groped by.
What can I say about what goes on in the country south of us here? Wow, can't say anything. If I say a word. Okay, so we're gonna. The dial's good, so we're gonna put this back together. All these little pieces came out. What did they come out of? Oh my gosh! Little rubber bumpers. Yikes! I have no idea where those came from. Other than out here. What would you want with rubber bumpers? Guess I got to clean the bottom here. Looks like it's got a foot there, but no foot there, and the opposite over here. So this is probably quite rocky. You got to pick these off, which I think is what I would do, and just go on the bottom here. But I will leave that for the owner to decide, because he may have feet. He may have more feet. Yeah, I don't know what to do about these things. Jeepers. I wonder if they are supposed to like jam the cabinet a little bit or something. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, so we're going to put the screws back in and then give them a final cleanup once it's all done. Good. I'm just going to make a comment about putting these kinds of screws back in. It's not a machine screw, right? It's a thread cutter type screw. It has a pointed end on it. So there's already threads cut into the plastic here, and you want the screw to go in the same threads again. But if you just go at it randomly, there's a chance it's not. It's going to cut a new set of threads. Do that a couple of times and things won't work out. So what I do is I turn it backwards and listen. You see? There's nothing. Come on, man. I hate these demonstrations that never work out. Well, there it goes. So, of course, I made a little sound there, but it just dropped. The screwdriver just dropped a bit. And that's it, ready now to be screwed in to the proper threads. No risk of cross-threading. Let's try another one here and see if I can. I got this one in already. Make sure there's no screw in there. Yeah. Okay, everybody. I'll push down a little bit. Maybe we'll hear it better. There. And then there we go. The other thing is, don't tighten these screws up much in plastic. I think there's a screw in here. No, here it is. Out here. Do not tighten these guys right up. There it goes. Just snug them up nice. Put them tight. And so this is the battery yanker. It's supposed to be down under the batteries. And then it allows you to yank them out. So I'm going to put these back in. I wonder if the radio will come on. 3 big batteries. This probably runs a long time on batteries. Energizer Industrial. Could these be original? There's a date on them. No, that's not possible, is it? 0371. No, it can't, it can't be 1971. This was made in the 90s. Or 2000. It was 2000 and something. Installed correctly. That's good instructions. I'm glad they said that. Because I was on my way to, definitely doing it incorrectly. Okay, how does this guy go in? He's swings in like that. There we go. Okay, we give him a test now. volume's down. It's plugged in. Power's on. We're on the AM band. Everything's ready. Isn't it on right now? Yes, it is. You still got scratchiness here. I'm gonna give it.
Always present challenges. Good advice.
It's just not gonna come clean here. Could be damaged inside. Let's try another one. Okay, this time don't forget you poured it in the cap. Maybe you just need to shoot alcohol into it every time before you use it. There are people like that, you know. You have to shoot alcohol in them before they'll do anything. Okay, I'm not one of those people. There we go. Don't know what those are. Doesn't appear to be important, I would say. FM, we got to try FM, and then I got to talk about this antenna. I don't want to forget that. FM. Lovely hiss. I like it.
Right, and the word is that she goes with Leroy. She calls him Leroy. How sweet. Mike DeMiro and Zagata right here is Take Me Away on Fresh.
Lovely. What else could he say? I don't know.
The casino. Why drive any further? I know I wouldn't.
When your roof is installed by BC Roofing and Sheet Metal, you know it's built to last. BC Roofing and Sheet Metal is a Shingle Master credentialed company that offers...
Okay, there we go. She's back working good enough to use. That's the primary thing. It looks good, all cleaned up, and there's nothing seriously wrong with it. Fantastic. Well, thanks a lot for watching. I think tomorrow, what am I bringing in here tomorrow? I don't know. I'll spend today deciding what I'm going to work on tomorrow. Thanks a lot for watching, and have a great day. See ya. Hold on a second here. There's one more thing I needed to talk about with this radio, and that is the antenna. It's suffering the classic antenna failure that all these antennas eventually fail. So here's a length here. Here's a length here. What's this in the middle? It's a kink. So when these antennas are being collapsed, often they get bent. Oh, it's an accident. And then you straighten them up. If you're lucky, you can straighten them up. This guy was lucky. He was able to straighten this up. Bend this one more time, it's going to break. That's why all these antennas get broken this way. So, so they get stiff, hard to push in. People push them from the top when they should be doing, section by section and the like. So I don't dare straighten this out. So I'm gonna plunge it in there. Now it's nice and secure as long as you don't open up the second one very far. It kind of sticks here because when you kink this, it makes it wider. So it's kinking right here. That's good. Don't pull that out any further like I did. That's good enough. So careful. Look at how flimsy this is up here, way up here. This is just, if you push from here, you're guaranteed at some point to have tears in your eyes. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have tears now. Don't do that either. And if it's really hard, leave it. That's what I'm gonna do. Leave it. Leave it. Okay. that's my little, I guess, what do you call that? Ooh, what are you looking at now? I guess that's called a prologue. Would that be no, that's not a prologue. That's an anti-log. I don't know. It's just a log. Well, thanks again for watching, and careful with your antennas. See ya.